Basically race car stuff with Anthony Tibor. Basically, tell me about your truck.
What do you want to know, Scotty?
I want to know all there is about it.
Well, it was a 1979 Chevy Luv.
And then
I cut all the things that make it not cool off and put worse Nissan parts on it. And an LS motor. Well, I mean,
basically,
an LS motor.
This is basically race car stuff.
It's basically too much for what it deserves. Yeah.
Look at that poke.
Yeah.
Dog.
So
talk about that.
Okay. So it's got Nissan S13 suspension. So the rear is a Nissan IRS. And it just so happened that the hubs were just as wide as the box. And then, just to make it worse, I had a 6 set of 15 by 10 wheels that were 6 lugs. So I put 2.5-inch spacers on it to make them fit. And now they're like
gnarly.
Yeah, 8 inches or so of poke out of a 10-inch wheel, which that will be attended to eventually. We'll get there.
What's going behind that almost an LS motor?
It's an NV3500, which does not fit. It is hella too short. But it'll work for now. And eventually T56, if we ever get there. We'll get there. Eventually. I'm not that worried about it.
What's the inside look like?
Shit. Well, it's just whatever right now. I got a set of ride race seats for it. And then a gangster ass Harley throttle handle for my shifter, because I'm cool like that. And then it'll have race equipped harnesses. Eventually a cage, because I don't want to die either. So I'm sure this thing will try to kill me once or a lot of times.
What do you plan on doing with the truck?
Anything, I guess. It'll make good power. I doubt it'll hook, but I want to drag race it just to see whatever, I guess. You drag race with Honda, so I mean, why can't I race this?
I mean,
yeah. Well, I guess Hondas. Mostly. But, autocross, probably, just because there's a lot of that around here, and I might drag it to a couple drift events, and maybe like stand sports or something. Foolish.
Is it going to be lower?
Yes. We're working on getting a custom set of coilovers built for it, specifically for this awkward combination that's got going on, because there's no weight in the back, and a whole bunch in the front. So,
how much do you suppose this weighs?
Well, it weighed 2,100 pounds a couple years ago when it ran. It had a 400 small block, all cast iron, and a turbo 350, which, if you're familiar with those, they're very heavy, full of fluids.
You had a boat anchor behind a boat anchor?
I had a boat anchor behind a boat anchor. I had like a 60-pound steering box in it before, so I'm swapping that out for like a 20-pound rack when I'm done with that. So, I don't know. The rear end was a little heavier, the stock rear end. So, I mean, it probably lost a couple pounds there, a bunch off the front. I don't know, probably around 1,800 pounds, 1,700 pounds.
That's
Wet.
not heavy.
That's not heavy. The motor, I don't know. Ryan built the motor. It's a LM7 with stock truck heads, but we put LS9 valve springs in it and a custom ground liquid filter cam, and we called them. They will not tell us what it is. So we're all gonna find out sooner or later what exactly it is. And then stock LS1 intake and some eBay injectors and badass anodized red fuel rails, because fuck yeah, bud.
Fuck yeah, bud, on your carbon fiber intake. That's totally carbon fiber.
Intake, because I'm cool like that. And I know a guy who knows a guy. So, and I don't know, I mean, 360-ish. 360-ish horse, 60-ish horse. Ish. Yeah. I think it'd be, I mean, that's probably safe. I hope it is, because that's kind of a safe number for that janky ass transmission. But it'll work.
Where'd the truck come from?
Well, I bought it 3 years ago. I was an absolute asshole when I bought it because it had a 305 in it and a 700 R4 automatic, and I thought it was cool as shit. I was like 16. Like, what's up? And it turns out I was just a douchebag. So, and it was still slow as shit. Did great burnouts, but that was about it. Slower than this. And then I put the 400 swap in it. But anyway, so I bought it off Craigslist for like $1,000. And down the line, I guess it came from Wyoming somewhere. But I don't think that guy thought that this was going to happen to it. So
I don't think anybody thought that this would ever happen to a Luv.
yeah, I don't think there's many guys who want a Luv. I don't know. I saw one other one that had an SR20 in it, the same suspension setup, but it was extremely janky. So, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully everything's straight-ish.
Well,
yeah. Welcome to 8 Shake Garage, known as Tiger Manufacturing.